Yo, 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 what's going on out there, Fight War? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two big dogs in this fight game. We have Teofimo Lopez, the two-division world champion. He is two-time unified champion. He is one of the hottest young stars in the game, most definitely one of the most charismatic stars. Then we have Shakur Stevenson, the undefeated three-division world champion, most definitely a pound-for-pound fighter. He is one of the hottest young stars in the game today, and Shakur is making all the noise in the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson has been going back and forth on social media, and most likely it's being portrayed as they got a fight done for the beginning of next year, right? Somewhere between January and March. Teofimo came out, said he agreed he will see Shakur Stevenson earlier next year, and that's a good sign. That's a hell of a good sign. Because when it comes to Teo, he's been lackluster for as making fights happen. He has been talking a lot of ish, and he has been burning a lot of bridges while pissing off fan bases. Know what I mean? So he need to bounce back in a good way, and he need to, start being more business-minded than trying to promote everything and promoting it the wrong way. Now, when it comes to Shakur Stevenson, Shakur is one of the hottest young stars right now in the game, after coming off his fight with Cepeda, right? Doing what he said he was going to do to Cepeda, standing right there in front of him, banging it out, showing people that he's not a runner that everybody try to portray him as. A lot of people was down on Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people was, jumping off his bandwagon. A lot of people was, being deteriorated from him, saying that, all he do is run. He don't want to fight. He's a boring fighter, X, Y, and Z. He told everybody he was going to go out there and fight the shit out of Cepeda and, restore his glory, as I might say. And he went out there and he did just that. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they still turn a blind eye to it. They discredit the man and this, that, and the third. But Shakur has proven that he can stand there with you and bang it out, as well as move around the ring with one of the highest IQs and, arguably some of the best, not arguably, but has some of the best defense in the game today. You know what I mean? So him and Teofimo Lopez, it's a match made in history. It's a great fight for us fans. And, man, we want to see it. We want to see it. Now, when it comes to Teo, man, like I say, Teo, two-division world champion. He was unified at 135. He was unified at 140, fighting the likes of the Lomachinkos, fighting the Josh Taylors, going out there fighting the best of the best when he can. That's one thing I give him credit for. He don't turn down fades when it comes to big-time names. He wants the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez, you got to give it to him. He got a hell of a resume, and he go out there and he show up, when the stakes are high. You know what I'm saying? But when it's low competition, it's like he fight down to his competition, and he don't look too good, right? So now with him and Shakur Stevenson, can that boost his level to make him go out there and look like the Teofimo that was out here campaigning to be the takeover and warring the crowd and knocking people the fuck out? Because no matter if you like him or not, you can't deny his talent inside the ring. You know what I mean? His talent inside the ring is phenomenal when he's on. You know what I'm saying? When he's on. So that's one thing you got to give him credit for. And most definitely, we can't deny Shakur Stevenson's talent inside the ring. We all know what he's built like. You feel me? So this matchup would be a great fucking matchup, bro. It would be a great matchup. You understand what I'm saying? A boxer puncher in Teofimo Lopez going up against the masterful class boxer and Shakur Stevenson, who do got a little pop on him, I may add. But, looking at them and seeing that Teo is at 140 right now, talking about fighting at 147. Shakur Stevenson is the champion at 135. They're going to have to come up and fight at a certain weight class that suit both of them, which I'm thinking 140 pounds will be the weight, even though we're seeing Shakur saying he'll fight Conor Ben at 147. I don't think he's going to 147 for Teofimo Lopez. You understand what I'm saying? Conor Ben don't have the skill set of a Teofimo Lopez, but he has some pop. And I don't think Shakur want to, give Teo that much of an advantage, right? Because if you go to 147 for Teo, you give him a hell of an advantage. I has to keep it true, keep it real on that behalf, So 140 pounds, that'll be, Shakur 4th division. And, you can manage that. Which we see Teofimo Lopez, that's his 2nd division. And, look like he want to go to 147. So we have to see what they talking about with where they gonna be at with the weight and things of that nature. But it's one hell of a fight, man. It's one hell of a fight. Like I say, both of their styles and the matchup, it will match just fine, bro. Just fine. T.O. will have to be the aggressor at times. Shakur will have to be the aggressor at times. But this will prove, one of these dudes is one of the baddest motherfuckers in the game. You know what I mean? We gonna see who's the best, and we gonna see who's greater. You know what I'm saying? Because in this situation right here, this fight can catapult one of these dudes to superstardom. Superstardom. T.O. keeps somebody want to be the takeover. He's taking over the sport. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's been doing a whole lot of talking lately. But this is a fight. If he can go out there and defeat Shakur Stevenson, if Teofimo Lopez go out there and defeat Shakur Stevenson, bro, that's going to put him right where he needs to be in a fight game. Right where he needs to be. You know what I mean? And if Shakur Stevenson go out there and defeat Teofimo Lopez, is most definitely going to catapult him. You feel me? So I feel like both of these dudes got to be on their shit. I feel like both of them have to put in, the right amount of time and put the perfect game plan down to go out there to be, successful. But I want to see it, bro. I want to see it. You know what I mean? If you ask me, I feel like Shakur, got the edge in this fight just because of the defensive side and how he can make you miss and make you pay. And I know a lot of people look at Teofimo Lopez and start saying things like, oh man, he can punch, he's bigger, he can walk Shakur down. Shakur ain't never been hit by a big puncher like this and things of that nature. So people got their reason on why they think T.O. win, but I just got my reason on why Shakur Stevenson win. And I think Shakur, to me, right, just me, it's the better thinker. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the better thinker. But like I said, Teofimo Lopez, he always rises to the occasion when the competition is elite competition. So he most definitely got a shot. Most definitely got a shot. You know what I mean? So we're going to see how these things turn out, man. They heating up on social media. They going back and forth with one another, talking that ish. We know what happened with Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to fight Jake Paul. So that leave a void right there for a lot of these dudes to try to take that next step to become that guy. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if Tank go say, look, after Jake Paul, I'm up out of this piece. Or if he's saying, you know what, I'll be back for you cats. I'll be back. So right now, with Tank, stepping to the side to fight Jake Paul, hey, the floor is open. The floor is open for somebody to grab that fan base to go out there and say, listen, man, this is what it's supposed to be in the sport of boxing. This how it's supposed to go. And we going to do this for y'all the fans and represent the sport. So you go out there and defeat a T.O. or T.O. go out there and defeat a Shakur. If you do win, got to market it right and got to talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? But it will leave the door open for one of y'all to be that next big thing in the sport of boxing for the fans to jump on to. But it's a hell of a fight. I hope it's signed, sealed. I hope it gets signed, sealed, and delivered. And I would love to see it. T.O., quit fucking up with Turkey so you won't miss out on the big money. Shakur, do your thing, man. Straight like that, and money be on to the next.